Hi guys, welcome to the first vlog of 2025. It is going to be probably the most realistic vlog that you guys are going to get because I am kind of just resetting everything right now. I got sick the second week of January and I have not, I've recovered, me personally has recovered, kind of. I still have a cough, but my room and my life has not recovered since then. So this is going to be a very realistic vlog of me just literally doing the most mundane things, but I figured why not take you guys along with me. You're just gonna get a little bit of an insight into what my life looks like at the moment, since it's been like 7 months or so since I've done any type of vlog, anything. So yes, I'm not even going to show you the disaster state that is my room right now. It's bad. I have so much stuff just everywhere, literally everywhere, and it's because I've had zero energy the last 3 weeks or so to do anything because I've been sick. I'm not even going to show you the disaster state, but you guys will see me cleaning it up. But I figured we would just kind of go along with today. This is what you're gonna see. No makeup, my hair desperately needs a wash, but you know, like I said, this is gonna be a very realistic vlog because I don't feel like getting ready, honestly. So anyway, I have spent so far my morning, it's what, is it afternoon now? Almost, it's 11:56. I have spent my morning, surprisingly, actually buying planner stickers for a couple of different character stickers for planning, because like I said in my update video, I had a couple of life changes, so I needed to get a couple stickers that were reflective of those life changes. And so I did buy a couple of those because there was also a Planner Boss collective sale that ended today, that was ending today, so I wanted to get those out of the way and actually purchase some of them. So I spent my morning doing that, and because I was doing that, I have a really big desire to plan. So that's good because that's the first time I've had that since sometime last year. I can't even tell you when. It's been a long time. So I have the desire for that. I did also order, for those of you who follow my shop, I did also order some tester paper for my shop to test out the foiling process again, so that will be coming soon. So we are making progress in the planner world. I now need to make progress in the rest of my life. So we're gonna start today just by cleaning up everything. I have some laundry I'm gonna need to do. I do have the urge to go to Home Goods, but I might do that tomorrow morning, maybe, because I have some schoolwork that I need to do that that's my priority. So I might do that tonight. I might go to Home Goods tomorrow because I really want to buy a Valentine's Day blanket, which I know kind of sounds weird, but I have this one that I bought for Christmas, and it's my favorite blanket because it's huge and look how cute it is. It's really soft. I love it. I have a fall one also, and I'm like, I need either a spring or Valentine's Day one. I kind of want a Valentine's Day one because I feel like hearts can go kind of year round, so I might go there to get a new blanket, just because I love my Christmas one, but it's time to take down the Christmas stuff. I also have little Christmas lights along my bookshelf. I gotta take them down. So we're gonna do a reset. This is the longest intro probably for a vlog, but I'm gonna kind of just show you guys maybe some time lapses, maybe not, we'll see, but I'll show you guys some of me just kind of resetting my life this weekend, which is kind of funny because it's literally raining outside, and you would think that I would want to lay in bed all day, which I kind of do, because also I'm currently reading this, which is Onyx Storm, and I kind of just want to sit and read all day, but I can't. I need to be productive first, then read later. I'm also only a quarter of the way through it, not even. I think I'm 12% of the way through it. Anyway, I digress. We're gonna get to work, we're gonna get to cleaning, and I will take you guys along with me for my weekend for today and tomorrow. welcome to the ground. I have not fully finished cleaning this stuff off, so you're gonna see some things in random places. But I need to fix this situation. So this is all of my TBR currently. There is a row behind this, and I need to fix this because like this little stack right here needs to not be here. And then I also have like some candy and stuff up here that doesn't belong here. So like we're gonna reorganize this a little bit. I think I want to organize it by, I don't know if I want to do it by genre. I think I might do it by genre. The only thing with it is that I do have a couple books that I will not be reading anytime soon, like Crescent City right here. Like Crescent City's not going to be read literally anytime soon because I think you have to read both Throne of Glass and Akatar to understand like kind of what's happening, and I've barely even made it through Akatar, so that one might go on the bottom even though it's technically considered like a fantasy. But I'm going to reorganize these because I need to. I'm also, I want to show you guys this. This is a series that I got. I think if you guys remember, I bought the Throne of Glass series and I actually showed it to you guys in one of the vlogs where I unboxed it, but it's like they have the spray painted edges. They're like special edition ones, and I got this one, which is the Blood and Ash series. I've had it for a while, have not unboxed it. So I'm gonna do that actually with you guys really quickly, just because, you know what, I can, even though my head is like kind of cut off. We're gonna do it really quickly just because I need to get rid of this box. And as much as I want to keep this box, I am probably gonna get rid of it. I kept the Throne of Glass one, but I feel like for this one I'm gonna have to get rid of it because I just don't have the space for it, unfortunately. But if anyone's curious, it's from Acrylic Picks Book Nook. It does come with some papers as well as all of the books. So if you want to see what they look like, ooh, my camera battery's dying. Oh no. This is what they look like. They are, I think there's supposed to be more books in this series, so I don't know what they're gonna do when more books come out. If they're just gonna, hopefully they just release the one. But just for like reference so you guys can see it, here is from Blood and Ash. And it has like a gold detailing on it. There's the spine and then the sprayed edges, which are on all sides. So I have never read this series, but I wanted to get it because I think these books are just absolutely stunning. They are gorgeous. So I did pick them up. I just have not unboxed them. It's finally time to get them out of here so that I can get these books put away. My only issue is I don't know where I want to put them, so for now they might just kind of be stacked over here, which I know is kind of not the point. But I gotta do something with these books over here because it's kind of a problem, and I have just too much stacked over here. These are the papers that came with it, so I will show you guys really quickly. They're pretty cool actually. Are they all the ones on the front of them? They might be all the ones that are on the front of the books. Oh yeah, I think they're all the ones that are on the front of the books, which is actually really cool. So those are all the papers that come with it. That is the Blood and Ash series for anyone who might be curious. I have a bunch of dust all over my pants now, but that's okay. So anyway, I don't know what I'm going to do with these at the moment. So for the time being, ooh, I'm going to move them out of the way just for now, while I go through the rest of these books. It's gonna take me a while too. I'm not quite looking forward to it, but it's okay. I have a couple book of the month books here that I bought at the LA bookstore, and I don't quite fully know what genre they are, so some of these I'm gonna probably have to look up, and my phone is over there. So let me change your battery really quickly, get my phone, and then we will start to organizing it. So we're going to start with just what's right in front of me. So I looked it up. The Sister's Chase is a thriller. I believe What Lies in the Woods is also a thriller. And then I have both Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies as well as Emily Wilde's Map of the Other Lands. I got these for Christmas and I specifically wanted this version because it's like printed on the hardback, which is what I wanted. I believe both of these are her fantasy. And then I do have another one down here that got real dusty because she fell. Oh my god. Y'all, told you, this is realistic. I have not cleaned down here in a while. There's a lot of dust. This is The Fairy Bargain of Prospect Hill. This is also a fantasy. Both of these I know are romance. Ninth House, I want to say is a fantasy. Yeah. Book Traps and Bone Dust is a fantasy. This is a thriller. These are all fantasy, I believe. Let me triple check, but I believe those are all fantasy. Yes, those are fantasy. Crimson Moth is a fantasy. I got a lot of fantasy. It's actually kind of bad. Under the Whispering Door is a fantasy. This one's a fantasy, but I'm going to put this one at the bottom because I'm not reading that anytime soon. I believe Powerful's a fantasy. Is Lightlark a fantasy? I have way too many fantasy books. I just realized how many I have. Let me look up what Lightlark is. Yep, fantasy. Gee, what a surprise. This one is romance. I know that. I believe this one is also romance. Yes, that one's romance. The Great Alone is a fiction, so I'm going to put that one by itself. Butcher and Blackbird is a romance. Assistant to the Villain is a fantasy. Ruthless Vows, I believe, is also considered a fantasy. Where the Crawdads Sing is a thriller. Tomorrow, Tomorrow, and Tomorrow, I think is a mixture of a romance and a sci-fi. I think coming of age adventure fiction. Okay, I'm gonna put that one with The Great Alone for now. And then Girl Forgotten, I believe, is a thriller. And then Sign here, I think this is kind of a fantasy one. Oh my god, the dust that's on the bottom of these is so bad. I don't know why I thought that was a fantasy. It's like a thriller horror, which is interesting. Okay, and then you can kind of see my really small stack right here, which part of that stack, the reason why it's so small is because of this random bag of grass that I have in it, but I need to move that. I need to actually do something with it at some point. I just don't have like a proper place for it, so it's been sitting in this bag for a while. We have The Spanish Love Deception, which is a romance, and then both of these are romances. Actually, are most of these? No, not all of them. King of Wrath, I don't know what it is. I know for sure Legendary is a fantasy, and so is Finale, and then so is Six of Crows, which is going to stay down there. Let me see what King of Wrath is. I want to say King of Wrath might be romance. It is romance. Okay, that's what I thought. And then, let's see, we got a couple more. I'm going to leave Six of Crows down there at the bottom because I'm going to put my fantasy there. And I've heard, even though I bought Six Crows, I heard that Six Crows you need to watch, or you need to read the Shadow and Bone series first, and I have not done that. So Six Crows is going to stay down there at the bottom. A Woman Alone, I'm going to assume is a thriller, but we're going to double check. Yes, that one's a thriller. And after I do, I believe, actually, usually Taylor Jenkins Reid's books are like fiction. This one's actually romance. So we're going to put that one there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave Six of Crows there, and then I'm going to add in Crescent City on top of that, because Crescent City is not going to be read anytime soon. And then I am going to add, because I have the most of fantasy, I am going to add the fantasy back. So I'm going to put Legendary and Finale pretty low on this totem pole, just because Caraval I was not a huge fan of. And I'm going to put it, actually I'm going to put Once Upon a Broken Heart below it. Once Upon a Broken Heart is technically the second, like, it's like a spin-off series of it. I actually heard that you can read Once Upon a Broken Heart without finishing Caraval, or like without reading it, but I am going to finish Caraval eventually. It's just not very high on my list right now, so I am going to put Once Upon a Broken Heart there, and then I'm going to put Legendary and Finale above it. That way I eventually will read them. And then the rest of them I think are just kind of like one-offs. I do eventually need to read Ruthless Vows, but I'll put that one next. I probably, that one probably should go on the bottom, but it's okay. Then we'll do Assistant to the Villain. There's literally no rhyme or reason for the rest of these. I'm just gonna, actually I'm gonna keep the fairy ones together. Here, fairy one. I have a couple cords here that I gotta make sure that I keep not in there. And then the Emily Wilde books. Okay, and then on top of that I am going to put, oh wait, Lightlark. Oh, I took a couple of these off here. Okay, wait. I don't know why I did that. There we go. Okay, so those are all of my fantasy. I'm gonna make sure I can reach this. There we go. Okay, it's a little wobbly, but that's okay. We're not gonna be messing with it. But those are all of my fantasy books. And then let's go ahead and do the Great Alone and Tomorrow, Tomorrow, and Tomorrow on the bottom of the front one. Oops. And then we'll put all of my romance. I've been reading a lot of thrillers purely just because thrillers have kind of been a little bit more like interesting to me. So we will put the romance ones next. I'm going to put the biggest one first. I actually need to read Butcher and Blackbird because it's actually my sister's book and I need to give it back to her one of these days. Okay, good. And then last but not least, we have all of my Book of the Month books that all just happen to be thrillers. Oof, she's a little wobbly, but ta-da! My two stacks are now even, and I think it looks a little bit better. It's now a little bit more organized, which is nice. I have no idea though what I'm gonna do with these. I need to put them in my bookshelf somehow, but I have no idea where. I'm literally running out of books, or like room for books, which is partially why I'm like, if I read all these, what am I gonna do with them? But I need to find a place for these guys, but that is at least organizing my TBR with me. I'm gonna clean up the rest of this like little corner, vacuum it and everything, and yeah, we're making good progress. So that took me a couple hours to do, but to be fair, like I cleaned more than I normally do, so I wiped down all of the surfaces in my room, reorganized obviously the books. I actually got a vacuum for Christmas, which was really nice because I hate sweeping with a passion. So my dad bought me a vacuum for Christmas, so that was really nice to be able to just like vacuum everything up. I want to get a new rug down here. The one that I have is really fluffy, which is nice. However, it just like tends to attract a bunch of like dirt and stuff, which is why there was so much on my ground when I was vacuuming. If you guys saw that, it just attracts so much dirt, and I want a new one that I can like actually vacuum because I can't vacuum that one because it's like really fluffy. So I might try to see if I can find a new rug eventually. My hair's a hot mess today, but it's okay. Told you, this is very realistic. But I'm pretty much done with cleaning everything, with the exception of I have no bedding currently because it is in the wash. My sheets are in the dryer, my like full-blown bedspread is in the washer, and then I have a couple of loads of laundry that I'm gonna have to do and put away. But other than that, everything else is clean. I have my Blood and Ash books that are sitting there because I still don't quite know what to do with them because I don't have like a designated spot in my bookshelf for them, so we're gonna have to eventually figure that out. But that is the cleaning portion of this vlog. I don't know how much you guys enjoy cleaning like montages and videos and stuff, but you know what, I figured I would do it with you guys. I'm trying to decide if I want to work on schoolwork or if I want to do a plan with me. I'm tempted to do a plan with me. So here's the thing though with the whole planning situation. I'll give you guys like kind of an update. This video, I don't know when this video is going live, so this might be redundant, might not be. So I have used Estelle inserts for the past couple of years. I've used Caress Press before as well, but Estelle, I don't know if they were just sold out of them or what, but they didn't have the dated weekly verticals. I don't know if they just don't sell them anymore or if they were sold out. which makes me a little sad because that means now I have to use date covers. So that's going to be a little bit of a change to my planning style. But I did get my inserts. I had to buy 2 of them because they are only 6 months worth. I did get my inserts in today, so I technically can start planning out the year of 2025. I think my plan, this is what I'm going to try to do. I can't guarantee that I will stick with it, but I think my plan for planning at the moment is to at least do 2025 spreads. Eventually, I do want to go back and do 2024 spreads. The rest of 2023 you guys are probably just not going to see. Sorry in advance, but that's just the reality of it. But I do kind of want to do some 2024 spreads, as I mentioned in my update video, because there are some spreads throughout, or like just spreads throughout that year that I want to do, like my 30th birthday, when I went on a couple dates, maybe some holiday ones. So I at least still want to plan those out. I cannot guarantee that I will film every single spread, but I at least want to finish my 2024 planner. It's just going to take me some time. But with this in 2025, I'm gonna at least start them and see if I can try to just keep semi up to date with them, because obviously we are almost through January and I haven't planned any of them yet, but I want to see if I can try to at least keep up with them. So we're gonna try. I don't even think, I think I have a planner somewhere, I don't know where. I don't even have a planner cover for this, which honestly I'm hardcore considering taking the, I don't know if it's my 2020, I think it's my 2022 planner. I'm tempted to take all the spreads out of that one, clamp them together, keep them, and then just use that planner cover, because honestly buying new planner covers is expensive and it's a lot, and honestly it's a lot easier just to like clamp them together. So I haven't decided yet. I might not even, I just might do the spread and not have a planner yet. That's just kind of reality of currently what's happening with my planning life. But yes, I'm kind of going back and forth on whether I want to plan or do my schoolwork. I really need to do my schoolwork because I don't know how much time I'm gonna have tomorrow to do it. So I might, I don't know, I'm indecisive. I might try to just get that out of the way, but I'm hoping that doing that I don't lose motivation for the planning, because I have the motivation right now. I also just need to see what kits I have to see if I even have a kit for the first of the year. It's gonna be a lot to try to get back into planning, but it's okay. It's the reality of currently what I'm doing. And I'm trying to get back into just the swing of my life and actually like doing hobbies and just taking care of myself, because I, even in the past like 2 weeks or so, was in a rut. So I'm trying my best to make sure that I am prioritizing myself. Also, I feel like I'm really bright right now. I've been in a rut the last couple of days or weeks or so. I didn't hope that I got sick on top of it, and I had just like some personal things happening, and I don't know. I had a mindset at the beginning of last year which was a very positive mindset, and it was a mindset that I was just focusing on myself. That was literally my goal, and somewhere along the way I lost that. So we are going to try to get that back. That's going to be part of my resetting of like my life at the moment, just resetting everything. We got my room reset. I'm going to reset my planning life expectations. I'm going to reset my reading expectations. Just everything just is going to get a full reset, and I think it's genuinely needed in order to get me out of this like kind of funk that I've been in. Okay, apologies because the sun is setting. It's 4:45 now and I have a light above me. I actually really want to switch out this light one day because it's a really yellow light and I feel like I can get something better. I have decided to work a little bit on the first plan with me of the year. I did find a planner. I thought I had one, I just couldn't remember where it was at. This is a planner cover that I bought for last year that I ended up not using because I got the like kind of ribbed material one that was black because I wanted a black one last year. I do still have this one, so I just put the inserts into it. There is literally nothing else in it. I have everything written down on what I needed to do. I also have not been really like writing everything down for what happened, so I kind of had to like go back to try to remember it, and I forgot how much of the things that I've kind of done that I'm gonna have to, I don't have to keep it private from you guys, but I'm going to because it's like revolving around my dating life. So apologies in advance for some of the stuff that's gonna be a little just kind of hidden. That's just my own personal preference because I want to keep that life, part of my life, private. I have decided on using this kit, which this is technically a mystery kit from November of 2023. However, Scribble Prints Co., she redid this kit this year to have it be a New Year's kit. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna use it even though I technically don't have like the New Year's boxes or whatever. I'm gonna use it. It comes with foil, so I'm gonna have this be the first spread of the year. And then all I have left to do for, other than obviously filming it, is to pull stickers for it. So won't be too bad, I don't think. It's only 4:45, so I've definitely been pretty productive for today, but I'm probably gonna get to pulling these stickers and then going from there. I don't quite know if I'm gonna film the plan with me today. I feel like I should, just to like get it out of the way, but also it's been a while since I filmed a plan with me, so I'm gonna be a little rusty, unfortunately. But I made it through Harry Potter movie and a half, and all of this like cleaning and everything, and I think I'm doing a pretty good job at being productive. That's the goal, is to be productive, and I'm doing a pretty good job at it. So I'm gonna work on pulling stickers. Honestly, when planning, pulling stickers is my least favorite part of it, just because it's very time consuming. So I'm really hoping this doesn't take too long, otherwise that's what's gonna kind of make me lose my motivation. And then after that, I'm gonna relax for a little bit, and then I will work on my schoolwork. So morning, guys. It is now the next day, and lo and behold, Lindsay has clothes on her bed that need to be folded. No one is surprised, because that's literally my life. Anyway, I ended up having a interesting night last night. I was just chilling, about to do my schoolwork, and then my sister came over, and I got distracted by her, which is totally okay. Like I was okay with it. Like we started talking about Onyx Storm and how she's already finished it and I haven't finished it, and like all this stuff. So we were just talking, right? And then like an hour or two passes by, and I get a notification on my Facebook that someone is trying to log into it. I then tried to stop them, and they somehow managed to connect an Instagram account to my Facebook profile, and now my Facebook is completely disabled. So I spent a good portion of my night last night, after I stopped like planning and everything, trying to figure out how the hell to get my Facebook back, because it is a personal Facebook, I will say that. It's a personal Facebook that I've had since Facebook was a thing. It's my original Facebook from like high school, and it has photos on there. It has ways that I can link up to friends and family that I don't talk to anymore. Some coworkers also message me on Facebook Messenger. It has all my trading pages for work on there, and I can't for the life of me get it back. I ended up going down a rabbit hole of Reddit and was trying to see if there's a way that I can finally get it back, and one of the ways that they recommended was to I hate that this is a thing, was to subscribe to the Meta subscription verification whatever on Instagram. That way you can actually physically talk to an agent. Please tell me why you have to pay to talk to an agent about a profile being hacked. Make that make sense. So I paid $15 for my subscription. I'm going to cancel it as soon as this is fixed, to finally open a case in order for them to even look into it. So I still don't have a Facebook. I don't realize how often I click on the Facebook app to try to like scroll through it. I don't ever post anything on there. I literally have it just to like keep up on people's lives, and it got hacked last night, which was from someone from Germany, and I'm like, bro, come on. So that was my night last night. We are now here. It is 10 o'clock in the morning the next day. Obviously I'm not going to Home Goods because I need to finish my schoolwork. So I did at least shower. I got that out of the way so you guys don't have to look at my greasy hair for the rest of this vlog. But my current goal is I am importing all of my footage that I had from Plan With Me yesterday. I'm gonna see if I can get it up today. I might do this really quickly before I start my schoolwork because it is only 10 o'clock. I think I have some time. I am supposed to potentially have some plans later. I just don't know when, which is why I'm trying to get this stuff like done as soon as possible. So unfortunately this vlog has turned into a stay-at-home vlog. Maybe after my plans I might potentially, depending on what time it is, still go to Target, still go to Home Goods, maybe. I don't know. I'm really sad that I can't go, but like last night just completely like it got away from me. I will fold these clothes at some point. There's not too many there. It looks like it's more because it's also my like bedspread. But I'm really sad that I don't get to go to Home Goods because I really wanted a new blanket. This one's shedding so much and I want a new one. But it is what it is. Again, this was a really realistic day in my weekend in my life, so we're gonna go with it. I'm going to probably do this voiceover for this Plan With Me really quickly just to kind of get it up, and I'm excited to have a Plan With Me finally up after 8 months, 7 months, something like that. I'm just excited to just get back kind of into the routine of planning because it's been a long time. And then I am going to work on schoolwork. For anyone curious, because I don't think I've actually like fully properly like talked about it. I am majoring in hospitality management, if anyone's curious. I have, after this class that I'm in, I have 3 more classes in my program, and then I have 2 gen ed classes that unfortunately did not transfer over from before. So I'm gonna have to take a communications class and a technology class. Every 6 weeks I get a new class. I absolutely hate the class that I'm in, which is why I procrastinated the crap out of it. I have 3 assignments that are due today, like tonight by 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and I absolutely hate this class. Like, I just also don't like the professor because she knocked off points of a paper that I wrote because the paper said for the body, right, because it's APA format, so there's a title page and like a reference page. She said for the body it had to be 6 to 8 pages. I got knocked off because it wasn't a full 8 pages. You said 6 to 8. What do you mean? Make it make sense. So yes, I don't like this class I'm in, but that's okay. I only have 3 more weeks of it and then I'm done. But I have today a discussion board that I need to do. I need to do the discussion responses. Technically my discussion board was supposed to be due on Friday, but I didn't do it. So procrastination at its finest. It's great. And then I have a paper that I'm gonna have to do, and then I have a case study that I'm gonna have to like read up on and do like a little Excel thing on. So yes, that is today's plan. I'm gonna try to get through this schoolwork as much as possible. I braided my hair so that I don't have to do it later, but it is 1:40 currently. I got some Chipotle for lunch because I need to at least eat something. I have to leave here by 3, and I am about 3/4 of the way done with my paper, and then I have my case study, which hopefully shouldn't take too long. So I'm really hoping I can get done with this by 2:30, and then I can do my makeup, get dressed, leave by 3. That's my goal. We'll see if it works. But I am very much so like time crunching this right now. If worst comes to worst and I don't finish my case study, it's not the end of the world. It's only 10 points. It's not going to take a lot off of this grade. Honestly, I really don't like this class anyway, and I don't like this professor, and she grades like really aggressively. So I already have a B in this class, which is the first class that I've ever had a B in for any of these classes. So honestly at this point I'm like, if I end up with a B, I end up with a B. So if I don't end up having enough time to do that one assignment, it's not the end of the world. I will just lose out on 10 points. So I think I have enough time. The reason why I have to leave at 3 is because I'm going on a date. So I need to make sure that I am like makeup, everything done, because it'll take me, oh, it might actually take me longer to get there. Oh no. Right now it's gonna take me 40 minutes to get there. Okay, so might need to be done by like 2:15. Well, it won't take me that long to do my makeup. I can also technically do my makeup in the car. So we'll see. We'll figure it out. But I'm going to time crunch the crap out of this. If you guys don't see me again until after my date, you now know why. But I'm going to do my best to try to get this done. I'm trying, but it just, I hate this class. Like, respectfully, hate this class. It's fine. It's okay. It is what it is. We're gonna finish it. I'm gonna get back to work. But I wanted to give you guys an update, and I will talk to you guys in a little bit at some point. I've made it home. My hair has gotten a little frizzy. I took it out of the braids, but I think because it wasn't quite in the braids long enough, it got a little frizzy, but that's okay. It is now 9:15, so my weekend is pretty much done. I had a good time. We went to Lucille's, which is a like barbecue place in Southern California. I haven't been to one in a while, so it was really nice to go there. But yeah, we just did that, and then we kind of walked around a little bit and then just kind of hung out in my car because it was really cold, which is really cold for like me in Southern California. It was cold, so we got in my car and just like literally just sat there and talked for a little bit. But he had to be up early, so that's why I'm home around 9. But I ended up finishing all of my schoolwork. I got that plan with me up, and honestly I can kind of just chill for the rest of the night. I'm tempted to straighten my hair because I kind of really don't like the way that like the state that it's in, just because it's like partially curly, partially like frizzy, and I really don't like that. Honestly, if I, let me see what this does if I take this down. Yeah, it's still frizzy, so I can't like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to leave it like this. So I might straighten my hair because I work at 10:30 tomorrow. That way I don't have to get up early and do it. But I'm probably gonna end this very, very realistic life realistic vlog of my life. Is that proper English? I don't know. But I'm probably gonna end this vlog here. I don't know if it was interesting in any type of way, but like that's kind of the reality of what my weekends will look like. Obviously the fun stuff I did not vlog because I'm not gonna vlog my dating life, at least at the moment. If that changes in the future, then great, but for the time being, that's not gonna happen anytime soon. I'm going to end this vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed it, even though it was a very mundane, very realistic look into me resetting my life. I didn't realize how much of a better mood I actually am in just from being productive for the last 2 days, which is really nice, honestly. Like that's just chef kiss. Like it makes me happy to feel just better. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Please subscribe to my channel to see more videos. My camera battery's flashing, so that's good timing. And I will see you guys in another video very, very soon. Bye!